Morning! Welcome aboard the 1142 to Hull, following up this pair of 170s. Both passengers here prepare the train for departure before heading towards Huddersfield. Press F1 for a briefing. So reverse, press the key in, reverser to neutral. Headlights, taillights, deer rate on because the signal down there is at danger. Go outside. Change our destination to Hull. Park on Lime Street leads Lancaster Hull. So on the front we have 170-303 and on the rear we have 170-307. So wait for our departure time, which is at 11:42. So, departing Manchester Piccadilly, speed limit is 15 miles an hour. Next stop is Huddersfield, in about 25 miles. Speed limit are going up to 25. So this scenario is called 1 Kilo 12 1142 Manchester Piccadilly to Hull. This morning you'll be driving this first leg of this FTP service to Hull as far as Huddersfield. So follow this forecast, so be vigilant for wheel slip. So this is set in 2008, which was about 14 years ago. So this scenario is part of a small scenario pack I created for the Manchester stations to Huddersfield route by Pen and Pacer. It's currently available in ATS. It covers basically scenarios from Huddersfield to Manchester Victoria and Manchester Piccadilly, with the 37s, 156, 178 and 105. So this is Ardwick, one of the lesser used stations in Greater Manchester. On the left is Ardwick Depot, which I'm not sure if when 70s were there. The transparent ones. Definitely 185s. And definitely not 350s, because 350s they came in, I think it was the end of 2013. And they entered service in 2014. And then they began to be replaced in 2019 with 397s. They're very weird looking ones. Coming up next is Ashbury's. And to the left joins from Manchester Victoria and Brewery Junction. It's basically like a freight only line used by freight and features some ECS out of like Neville Hill. Line to the right goes towards Bellevue and I think Sheffield via the Hull Valley. So we're calling at Manchester Piccadilly and Huddersfield. So pass through Guy Bridge at 11:49, pass through Stirling Bridge at 11:54, pass through Marsden at 12:05, and arrival into Huddersfield at 12:15. And the maximum speed is 100. Even though I think the maximum speed between here and Huddersfield is 85 in the tunnel in Marsden. I think it's called Standage. I should probably know that. Passing through Gorton. Next station will be Fairfield, then Guy Bridge, then Staley Bridge, then Moseley, Greenfield, Marsden, Slowett and Huddersfield. It's not Southway, it's Slowett. If you say Southway, you get murdered. So now approaching Fairfield Station. Next station is Guy Bridge, where we're joined from Stockport with the line through Redditch, not Redditch. Redditch is in Brom. And the platform is a bouncy castle from, I think it's Rose Hill. Yeah, Rose Hill. and behind it should be a 185. So recently, Dovetail announced a new route. It's not really a new route, it's more of an extension. So what they've announced is an extension to the Chatham Main Line that extends towards Blackfriars and Dover and Ramsgate. I wonder if it'll include the Medway Valley. I don't think there's any reason to. I doubt it. I mean, it would have been nice if it came with like a 700, but I think because of licensing or budget or something like that, or rights, it was omitted. Probably could like a 309, or maybe nothing. It probably will include Orpington, so we could do like Orpington to Blackfriars through the Catford Loop. With the 465, so I think before the SEC took over, which was 2000 something ish. I thought it'd be nice to do like a full run from like Victoria to Dover, through Bromley South and Rochester and Chatham, and through Faversham towards Dover. Also to Ramsgate. I think there's like a depot at Ramsgate that we could use. So from what I've seen, I think the route comes with the 395, 375, and a 465, which people have been saying that's being ported over from train TSW. Train Shite World 2. I think they're right because 465 in the screenshots of Dovetail shared, the 465 does look quite a bit different. I mean, I for one am looking forward to it because it's not a real route; it's kind of an extension. Because they've already got the Chatham Main Line as like a base that they can build off using the same assets. Hopefully, it won't turn into like a disaster like West Coast Main Line South. This is Bridge, which I've only been to, I think it's like 3 times, for the parliamentary train from Stockport, which I think the last time I did it was from the Pacer. I think when I did it was like Saturday only. I think it was like 9:22 off Stockport to Guy Bridge, and then Stockport to Stalybridge, and then Stalybridge to Newton Heath. I think now it runs Fridays only in both directions. Not sure about COVID though, because COVID might have gone away. Speed limit at 65. Next station we'll pass through will be Moseley. Or Musley. Also for the Dover extension, I would like to do the like a set run from like Victoria to Dover. But unfortunately, at the moment, my working timetables only go as far as Gillingham, which I don't think is even halfway. So now approaching Moseley. Next station will be Greenfield. So the thing about this time period is that there were still a lot of various liveries around with Northern, because Northern Rail took over the franchise in 2004 until 2016, when Aviva took over as River Rail North. But the Circle Railway one took ages to pick a livery. I don't think it was like 2006-ish until Northern actually picked livery, which was like blue and purple. So we just had a load of ex-Merseyrail, ex-First Northwestern, ex-Northern Spirit, ex-Aviva Trains Northern. Lots of X's, so you had like a complete match of liveries. It's pretty cool. Then I think the same thing happened in like 2018, when stock from Great Western Railway and ScotRail started to be cascaded from there to Northern. Because you had 158s, 156s, 170s coming up from Scotland, and you have 153s, 150s coming down from Bristol. Of course, now they're all in the Northern white livery, which is just boring. Because if you don't know the current Northern livery is just all over white with blue on the driving ends, which looks very bland. This is Greenfield. So 170s. Just been expected to have quite a few 170s from 2000. I don't remember. Until they were eventually cascaded away to Chiltern in, I think it was 2016-ish, when they were fitted with some new couplings and classified. I think it's 168-3, which left Transpennine with quite a shortage of trains, because when 170s left, Transpennine only had 185s, which definitely wasn't enough to cover all services. Well, until they ordered in new 350s. So today, the service pattern today on the Huddersfield line, I think it's like 1 train an hour that stops at all stations operated by TPE. I think it's like a Manchester Piccadilly to Huddersfield train for one of double 185s. And you've got Newcastle to Liverpool for one of an 802. You had Scarborough to Liverpool for one of 68 in coaches until COVID happened. You had Edinburgh to Liverpool until COVID happened. You have Manchester Piccadilly to Hull. And I think that's it. This is Dickel Junction, which isn't much of a junction anymore. And this is Dundas Tunnel. So I live in a tunnel in Yorkshire with a white rose. Next station we'll pass through will be Marsden, then Slough, then Huddersfield. Yeah, the route, it does look really pretty. Yeah, Pen and Pater, he did a really good job with the route. This is Marsden. Speed limit goes up to 70. And now it's 85. So we have about 6 miles left. So the route, it does look very nice. Also in recent news, HS2, which I don't think it really needs to exist, because I think HS2 is definitely a giant waste of money. Because I think Euston to Boom Street is about an hour. Does it really need to be any faster than that? Also, I think HS2 is a bit far too expensive. Also, the government's HS2 plans are just a load of empty promises and lies. I'm not saying that anything that comes out of the government is either an empty promise or a lie, because the government are a massive failure. So wasn't HS3 meant to happen, like HS3 from Manchester to Leeds and the east? I highly doubt that'll be actually built. Because if you want to do like a high speed line from Manchester to Leeds, you'll have to go through the Pennines, which is very, 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 very expensive. So it's not like the Huddersfield line is bad. There are trains. I think it takes like an hour to get from like Manchester to Leeds through the Huddersfield line. So again, HS3 is not even needed. It's just like HS2. I think it's just the government pretending to act like they like the North, which they don't. Because the only thing the government cares about is literally themselves. I mean, it's not like Boris can actually tell the truth about anything. Like last year they had a Christmas party, even though that was completely illegal, and yet Boris goes to Parliament and lies about it. Because Boris is a lying, incompetent, selfish bastard. Anyway, we're coming into Huddersfield soon. Joining the Peniston line from Sheffield on the right. I think it's like 25 into Huddersfield and then like 15 into platform 8. I think straight on is only used for like a bay platform with trains from Manchester and trains from Leeds. So this is Huddersfield. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this short run from Manchester Piccadilly in this Turtle Star. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like the video if you are so inclined. Subscribe for more interesting content. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. So arriving into Huddersfield.